Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Sandra's stenography and shorthand dictation. Whoop, 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 whoop. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. It's going to be quick and short and to the point. So, I came up with an idea kind of from a viewer on my YouTube channel. And so, I was going through my comments and I saw a comment that said something about I would prefer to just listen to your voice instead of you being on a video. And I thought about that. I was like, you know what? This person's really smart because really, if you think about it, I'm not trying to give you a visual. I I'm, let me put it this way. Visualizing someone talking is totally different than just hearing the voice and having their hands react to the words that the speaker is saying. When you really think about it, it's from your ear to your hand, not your ear to your visual and then to your hands. So I really thought about it. I was like, wait, put some thought into this because I'm a deep thinker sometimes. So I'm like, how can I create something where, because let me say this, if you're aspiring to be a court reporter, stenographer, captioner, voice writer, whatever, if that is your goal, then you really need to be training the ear. Ear training is at the top of the list when it comes to court reporting. You have to train the ear to listen, and then you write the word. So if you're watching it visually on YouTube or any other platform, and you know how they have the little words up that come up, I believe that's the captioning. You know how they have that comes up? You can cheat. You can cheat. You can. Because you'll see the next couple of words that I'm going to say. And that is really not training you to become the best writer. It's not. But I started on YouTube because it was simple, it was fast. It was no great effort for me to start this channel. It was free. And what started me to using it in the first place was I said this was going to be a short video. I'm going to try to make it short, guys. So, to make a long story short, I had stopped court reporting for a while, decided to come back to it like a lot of people do. And, but I already had my degree. Now, I already had that. It's just that I had developed some issues with my hands, carpal tunnel and arthritis. And I stopped. I was just like, I have to stop this. I just can't keep doing this. I was in so much pain. So I stopped for years. And then I said, you know what? I need to go back. I just love the field. I love everything about it. So I began to look for dictation. Now, the only dictation that I saw that I didn't have to pay for was on YouTube. And because I have rent, kids, bills, I said, well, I need some free dictation. I didn't want to have to, I had already paid for school. I didn't want to have to pay again to go to school. And then when I came on YouTube and began to look for dictation, there were some great channels out there. Trust me, there's some great channels out there other than mine. But I didn't feel like I on my lit, on my Q&A, on my jury charge. And I said to myself, why don't you make your own recordings, and then you can write to them on different topics. So I would grab a magazine, or I would grab a book, or I bought a little book called Keyboard and Theory. This book right here. I got this book, and for machine shorthand, just love that thing right there. And I got this book, and I started making some recordings from this book. Now they have like little. It starts out with little, like the vowel sounds and little things like that. So I already knew all that. I didn't have to go through all that. So I immediately went to the back of the book, and started with, I believe it flips over too, like this, and started doing the harder exercises. And what I would do is I would record them either on my phone or on my computer. And then later on, I could write that. So I said to myself, because I'm always talking to myself, and I said, Sandra, if you're doing this and you need this, certainly there has to be other people that need this. I said, yeah, but I don't really like being on the camera. I'm not really much of that kind of person, like to be all up on people's face and stuff. So I just started this channel, and it was more like a hobby at that time. I would do maybe one video every couple of months, or 2 videos every couple of months. And I only had maybe like 4 or 5 subscribers. And I didn't really care about that. I wasn't here to try to, make a career of it or anything. I was just trying to help people. And then as the subscriber count began to grow, I said, there are people that really need this. Maybe I should bump this up a little bit. So then I started making a little bit more videos, and then I had to move, and then that stopped me from doing anything for a while, and still was pretty much a hobby for me. I really wasn't that serious about it. I was like, And as time went on and I got more subscribers, when I got to 150 subscribers, that's when I was like, this is serious. This has become serious, and you need to become serious about it. So I began to upload new videos as often as I possibly could. And that's how I'm almost close to 600 videos at this point right now. I think I'm like 11. No, not even that much. I think I'm like 8 videos away from having 600 videos. So that old saying, if you build it, they will come, is absolutely true. I can vouch for that. So in order for me, I've been doing this now. I started my first video in 2015, believe it or not. And so 2015, we're now 4 years in. And I would like to expand. I'm still going to be doing videos on YouTube. Please don't worry about that. But if you're the type of student that wants to train your ear without the video, I mean, I could just block the video out like that, and then you won't see anything except what you see right now on the screen. Just by covering my camera. But who wants to look at that fuzzy thing for the rest of the duration of the dictation? That's not pretty. So a podcast, I thought, I got that in my head, and I was like, a light bulb went off. Why don't you do podcasts? That way they can hear you and still write at the same time. Who knew? So at this point in my videography life, I would like to expand to podcasting, and I have. I am now on Anchor FM. And all you have to do is type in www.anchor.fm. anchor.fm.com. And I've made 2 podcasts so far. So in case anyone has been wondering, where did she go? What could she possibly be doing? Because I haven't done a video in a minute. I haven't released a video on my channel in a minute. But that's because I have been busy working on this podcast, getting it set up for you guys. And that's not the only thing I was doing. I was also trying to get a website going as well. But I was not too successful with that at the moment. But trust me, I'm going to keep working on that. So I do have a Google domain. I did purchase that, but I just need to take that a little further and put that on a platform in a house. Because right now I just have the furniture and I need the house to put it in. So I'll be doing that as well, and I'll do an update when I've got that up and running. Right now I do have the podcast up and running. It is called Let's Write STENO on Anchor Podcast. Let me put that over here. Hope this thing is going to let me do it here. So that would be Anchor. My podcast is Anchor, ANCHOR. And the name is Let's Write STENO. Bam. And I will be adding more to my library over there as time goes on. So please support me over here. Please support me there. I really need your support. I can't do this without your help, guys. Come on, jump on the bandwagon with me. I mean, I found it. Do you know I've been doing this 4 years and I've only got 378 subscribers. And don't worry, I love each and every one of my subscribers. I do. But I found it I know it's a niche that I'm in, but it's just I had to work so hard just to get those 378 subscribers. I worked my butt off. And so I don't ask for any donations. I don't ask for anything. And the reason I don't ask for anything is because I was once in your position where I could not afford to have to pay for college, and I just didn't want to pay for it again. So and my money was tight, and I didn't have any way at all, to pay for one of these classes that they have on YouTube. I'm like, I'm gonna need a job and another job just to pay for this STENO class over here. So that's why I don't ask for any donations here on my channel. I do this freely from the bottom of my heart. So all I ask is that if you go to my podcast, please donate $1. Donate $2. You can support that podcast, and that way you're supporting this channel as well. $1 or $2. I don't think you can give me change. I don't think you can give me 50 cents, but you can give me $3, $4, $5. Every little bit helps. And I promise I will take that money and put it right back in my channel. I could get microphones. I could do more videos and more podcasts, and there's so much more that I could do here for you guys, but I can't do it alone. I'm giving you everything that you possibly could need, but I need help too. Just like you guys need help, I need help. I need motivation. Sometimes I get extremely tired trying to work, trying to maintain this channel. Sometimes I am overwhelmed. And when I'm overwhelmed, you'll know, because you won't see any videos. I can do those podcasts, but the videos, I'm just going to, it's called social media burnout. And it has happened to many of people that are constantly making videos for their audiences. And I try not to get burnt out, but when I'm on a roll, I got to get this video out. And then now I have also added beginners on my channel. So I'm doing beginners, intermediate, and advanced writers. And that's a lot for me to take on. My shoulders can only hold so much. So, with all of that being said, I hope to see you at Anchor Podcast, Anchor FM. You can also, I'm also on Facebook at Court Reporters Plus. And I've also had the NCRA over there. They have put a stamp of approval on that thing. And I hope maybe they'll put a stamp of approval on my podcast. That's, if they happen to join me over there. So I am NCRA certified over here. So that should make a difference. So guys, said this video was going to be short. And I'm not going to keep you any longer. It's 4:25 in the morning. And this is what I do. I get up and make a video for you guys. But just been real busy at work and just haven't had the chance to drop a video. But I'll be doing that soon. So look forward to some new videos coming out. And please join me and support me on Anchor. And you can also support me on Facebook at Court Reporters Plus. Anchor, Let's Write Steno, Facebook, Court Reporters Plus, and of course, always on YouTube, that's Sandra Stenography and Shorthand Dictation for my court reporters, voice writers, captioners, shorthand writers, and Plover. I don't leave nobody out. So, thank you very much for joining me and watching this video. You guys are truly the best steno writers and voice writers and future captioners and shorthand writers and Plover writers I've ever met. And I probably will ever meet. So, my hat's off to you. You should pat yourself on the back. That's how awesome you is. You rock. Thank you, guys. I'll see you at the next video. Bye. And happy writing.